I eat legs of your eggs, bacon at your asshole. I don't give a fuck, I'm making hash brown casserole. Breakfast for bitches, makes me feel good.
3, 2, 1. Fuck it up.
Wood.
Absolutely not. Run this shit.
Oh, it's Fat Kids. It's episode something. I'm your host, Sam Hunter. We got Jim Jam on the boards. On the couch is Mr. Lunchbox. Come on.
Let's fucking
I'm
go.
so glad to be here.
Guys, I'm so excited to be back. We're so back. To my left is Chad J. Hi, Chad.
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
Good. It's just
God
the boys
damn,
today.
It's good to be here.
It's just the boys today. We had two shit episodes back to back. So we had to fucking kick out the guests from the studio. It's just the dogs, the boys, the beesies. And we're so back.
The OGs.
We are so fucking back. Chad, how was your weekend?
Pretty phenomenal, man. I had some fucking quality spots. I got to do a set in front of Sam Tripoli at Vulcan, which was fucking awesome. Walked in like 30 seconds before I went on stage, and my asshole just completely fucking puckered.
Sure.
Sat literally right next to the stairs with his two buddies. And I was like, well, this is going to go one of two ways. And I went up and fucking, it went really well. So thank you, Gay Jesus. And
Love Gay
shalom.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gay Jewish Jesus and Nick Roche, for watching over Chad during that time.
Yeah.
He would have been
feel
so
it.
bummed if he found out that you got vaccinated, dude. He would have been so pissed. If I was there, I'd be like, dude, that's my friend. He's a really good comic, but he got vaccinated, so stay away.
Honestly,
He got the COVID vax. He's soft.
I would have completely fucking lied about it. And why tell the truth in that moment?
I could tell the truth in that moment
That's a little white lie that I would never tell.
because I'm not a pussy, dude.
Sam, if you're watching this, I'm not vaccinated, dude. I'm out here fucking white knuckling life. And I'd love to open for you anytime.
Anytime. You're going to have to fight Leonardo Joni for that spot, dude. Good luck. Is there a more perfect person for that show?
I honestly feel like if I got a good open kick to her nuts, I could totally win that bout.
Yeah, suck it, Leonardo. She's going to be a guest in 2 weeks. We'll see you then. Lunch. How's your weekend? We're just doing a nice little catch
awful.
up.
I spent 46 hours stuck in a Six Flags.
Whoa.
Yeah. Ugh.
Classic.
My God. I didn't even want to go to the Six Flags. I was trying to go to Jason's Deli to get
Yeah.
some fucking subs. I ended up turning and making the wrong turn.
Yes.
The Six Flags in Dallas, not even the San Antonio one. It was a crazy wrong turn to make.
It's a big
But
wrong turn.
They were only open for an hour, so I was like, might as well go in. And then they closed. They didn't know I was in. Stuck 46 hours.
Holy shit.
That's wonderful. Now,
None of the rides were even on.
left to your own devices, dude, what's the move? You're at Six Flags by yourself at night. You're nocturnal.
There was really no fun to be had.
You're
Everything
telling
was
me-
closed down, shut. The tarps were on the fucking games.
There wasn't.
The
I don't know
arcades
why
were
I'm
locked.
seeing Lunch with his AirPods in playing Shania Twain. Let's go, girls. And he
I
just
still
starts
tried to
skipping
make
through
the
the
best
fucking
out of
park.
it. Yeah, I did a little skipping.
Hell
I thought
yeah.
you were parkouring through the coasters. There wasn't a corn dog to be had.
All shut down.
Damn,
There were
dude.
frozen ones. I tried to eat at those, but
Who wants
no.
to
I
eat
lied
cotton
about
candy
that,
out of a
but
bag?
I was stuck in an Olive Garden one time for real as a security gig, and I did go into the walk-in cooler and fucking try all the desserts. And I set up I had a little TV in the back.
Sure.
And I set up NFL Blitz on it.
Nice.
And was playing. It was NFL Blitz the League too, the ones where you can break their bones and shit.
Yeah,
Fuck
dude.
And I
yeah.
just played through like Saints Row and Blitz in an Olive Garden.
That rules.
Jacked off in the bathroom.
What?
Let's go.
That's a
It was a
crime.
long day.
That's a crime,
There
dude.
was no one there.
It's only a crime if you get caught. It's
That's a crime.
only a crime if you get caught.
Also, the statute of limitations are definitely up on that because do you know what phone I used to do that? A Sidekick.
Whoa.
You remember
yeah.
those?
How cool were those, dude?
Yeah.
I
It was
mean-
just. It was. I only worked there once. It was just like the security lady was like, "We need you at this Olive Garden," and because there was Mexican. I don't know why they have to be Mexican, but there was there was construction workers that had to come do like a 2-hour job, and my job was basically just to make sure that they didn't steal the liquor.
Or the
That's-
breadsticks.
So
Fair, yeah, I was
but
gonna
my
say.
shift was like 14 hours.
Damn.
So I didn't steal any liquor. I didn't drink any liquor, but I did try desserts. They were great.
They were great. How did you even get stuck in there?
I wasn't stuck.
Oh, you're just there by
I
yourself.
worked by myself.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay,
even
okay.
brought a little miniature TV and fucking
Gotcha.
my Xbox 360 and shit.
God, what a
He was
stoner
like,
you
I was
are.
electing to be in that Olive Garden.
What a stoner. You can't be alone for 14 hours without bringing NFL Blitz with you
And
in an Olive Garden.
and beating your fucking dick in the bathroom.
I whispered that part, so that's why you know it didn't happen.
We
Hey,
Was it the smell of the breadsticks? You're like, dude, that's enough to get me going.
bored?
when you
Right.
I was bored
fair
like
enough.
18 years old.
Yeah.
when you come, every time do you go, that's lunch?
Since
No,
since
I
the
don't
origin
have
of the
a cum
podcast,
catchphrase.
I would love one.
It's different
don't-
noises every time.
Normally I say sorry. It's like,
Sometimes
oh,
it's a,
sorry.
sometimes it's sometimes it's a.
Right. Yeah.
Sometimes it's an old Jewish grandmother.
Oh, God. I smuggled out of my schmeckle.
I hope there's not lactose in that.
A little pickle
I
juice
can't go
came
near
out.
it. Please, God, I hope there's no lactose in my semen. I have to run away from it now.
too salty.
The gherkin got a little greasy. Oh, greasy
Oh,
gherkin.
what time is it? Oh, it's 4 p.m. I have to go control the weather. Oh, my God. I have to go
Is that
walk
real?
of shame to work for the weather.
I always hear that Jewish people control their weather. But
I have to dig up my jewelry
Is it,
in the
is it a real
backyard.
thing? Is
I
there
mean-
really a weather machine?
Dude, there has to be. There's got to be. And we have to contact Seinfeld,
Jimmy,
and then we're gonna figure it out.
the Jews control the weather.
I mean, they control the media, right? And there's weather channels on
What
the
do
media.
they use to control the media?
Fair.
Huh.
Electricity.
So no, Jimmy brings up a good point. They don't control the actual weather. They control our perception of what the weather is and is going to be.
Whoa.
That is fucking deep, dude.
Yeah.
In our perceptions
You
of
just
reality.
broke my brain.
Oh, there we go. Lunch,
was-
you
that's
son
That's
of
the
a
sound
bitch.
effect.
And the Jews strike again.
Dude, you know what's funny? I caught a comic on the boardwalk the other day doing a walk of shame.
On the boardwalk?
Yeah.
Where,
The lake. The lake.
Oh,
the trail of the
oh,
lake.
got you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I call it the boardwalk, and everyone seems to not know what the fuck I'm talking about.
What's the walk of shame?
When you're walking back to your house after getting some cheeks.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
I
said
caught-
you had the walk of shame?
Clapping ass.
I caught somebody else in the walk of shame.
Oh, okay.
I was drinking a coffee, having myself a nice time, like to meditate, take my tits out, look at all the dogs on the ass on the boardwalk, tell myself I'm working out when I'm walking 2 miles an hour, and there's a comic riding a bike in a cute little helmet, just flew by me,
Love it.
hit the brakes. We talked for a little bit, and he was like, "Dude, just coming back from this lady's house," and after
Wait, he just got done pounding and did like a full badass skid.
did a full
Skid to
badass
stop?
skid, and I'm not going to blow up their spot, but if you knew who this was, it'd be just an adorable picture. Just a cute, sweet little man with a nice little blue helmet on. Tell me he just fucking went to Pound Town, dude. And then he was like, "Yeah,
I want to know who it is after.
sure, of course."
Tell me off air.
You
That's-
certainly-
You can say it now, and I'll just bleep it.
I don't know if I trust you, Jim.
no, he'll be no. Come on, he'll leave
Trust
it.
you like
I'll
that.
bleep it.
He's not gonna eat, dude.
And
Say
also,
that name.
I feel like there are definitely worse things for comedians to be known for than guys that
Oh,
fuck.
100%.
No one's
No.
like, no, don't let it out that I fuck.
Certainly, but it's not like me and this dude are super close.
Like beaten off in an Olive Garden.
Yeah, well, that's just good fun. It's a victimless crime, dude.
Yeah.
And if you want to disclose that, you can.
I still went in. I didn't have to go into the bathroom.
You could have jerked off in the
Even went
freezer.
into a stall. I had like 5 lines of protection, and I was security.
Can
Nobody
you imagine?
was getting in to see me
Can you
jerk
imagine
off.
if he had his ass on the cold plate thing and he's just sitting there like fucking Adam Sandler on the fucking spigot?
3 frozen breadsticks up my ass?
I was picturing you like role playing serving people, just like you just like put on the uniform with to nobody, and you're like, "Can I take your whatever?" Anyway.
Sir, madam.
Yeah. We're doing the 3 for $20 appetizers tonight. Then you go and eat pudding. Anyway, it was so I'm walking on the boardwalk. It's fucking in a blue little helmet.
That is so sweet.
Yeah, and we talked for a little bit, and he was like, "Yeah, this girl yelled at me for littering, so I don't think I'm gonna see her again." And I was like, "Yeah, it sounds gay. You should
I
not
was-
see her again." And he was like, "But dude, she's like hot." And I was like, "You're a comedian.
Yeah.
That's the play. There's 4,000 hot ladies there every day.
Yeah, you could trip and fall into a vagina.
I'm sure you can find
Every
another
night.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that dude is like the perfect 2023 Austin man.
Yes.
He's just right in the middle.
Completely, we don't know.
Perfectly in the middle.
Yeah.
Could be 12. Could be 40.
I won't name the comic, but when that comic was on stage at Skankfest, another unnamed comic was backstage just going, "What the hell is he? What even is down there? What's downstairs? What is that guy? Is it a woman? Is it a man? Is it a lady? What does he have you seen down there?" trying to guess which comic that was.
That's beautiful. And rightfully so. I mean, he's just an adorable little piece. But that was a fun tidbit that, I don't know. Have you, my worst walk of shame probably was I hooked up with this girl in college, and then I was snoring so much, she kicked me out of her room. So I slept on the couch, pissed the couch in my sleep, in my pants, and then walked back to my dorm with piss pants at 5:30 in the morning. One of the more brutal walk of shames
That's
you
so
could have.
rough. That is so rough.
Luckily, it was early enough. Just snuck right out there.
Yeah.
Didn't come across anybody. There was like no traffic, but it was like in like a dense part of the campus, and I was just gliding, just pants full of piss.
Love that.
Empty balls, pants full of piss, dude. Yeah, me and that girl. She's my mom now, so everything worked out.
I mean, did you talk to her after, or was it a complete no-fly zone?
Of course, never. I'm not reaching out. I'm not reaching out to her, and she didn't hit me up. So I was like, well, never happened.
Yeah.
Clear, dude.
Love that.
I'm like fucking clear.
I woke up in a high rise one time. I was staying with I had hooked up with this like Wall Street like hedge fund. I don't know what she did there, but she was like a young Asian woman, and by the graces of God, of all the men in Manhattan she could have chosen to fuck, she took home a young bartender that looked just like me that night. And she's in finance, so she fucking parties her absolute tits off.
Yeah, loves coke.
So we're doing blow. We're at after hours, bars. We get back to her place at like 5:30, just in time to watch the fucking sun come up, staring at like 1/4 of the Empire State Building out her bedroom window.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, I don't belong here.
Yeah, no.
This is insane. And so we do our best to try and make it through the grossest sex of all time. Because we're both gacked out and fucking had been drinking for the better part of like 8 or 10 hours now. And we finally fall asleep, and I wake up and I immediately have to fucking puke. And I'm wearing this like dope white Supreme shirt with like the original red logo across it.
Sure.
And I run out of the bed, thankfully, into the fucking bathroom. And it was one of those where like I caught it just in time not to throw up all over her apartment, but I didn't miss myself.
Gotcha.
So it's all down my shirt. I mean, like I projectiled all over the back of her toilet and like all over. I mean, it's down my pants.
Oh, no.
Well, because I got the first shot went into the toilet.
Yeah.
We nailed that.
Sure.
Kobe. But then the second one, no fly zone. The second one came up and it was slower because I had like we sent the missile. So
right.
The second one came up slower, and as it came out, I was still just standing there trying to brace myself on the wall so I didn't fucking slip and fall into it. And it kind of like, it shot and then just fell. So I just had shit all the way down, no change of clothes. And I didn't remember getting up to her apartment, so I didn't realize that her lobby is basically like a food court mall.
Oh my God.
So I get out of the elevator, and it's like the scene from Home Alone in the Waldorf Astoria. There's fucking people everywhere, and they're all beautiful finance business people.
Yes.
And I was like, you know what? Own that moment. Own this shit.
No.
So
what?
I fucking.
How the fuck do you do that?
Dude, I wasn't gonna like. I wasn't tucking tail and dropping my head down. I went like this, and I fucking walked out of there head high. I was waving at people like.
No.
Awesome time. Had a great night. 76C. She's a real looker. Dude, strolled out of there, got onto the L train, rode the L train home, got a lot of side eyes on the L train.
Well, the train's, the train who gives a shit.
I fit
There's
right
people,
in.
beating their dicks on the train.
There was definitely like young businessy women going like, oh, whatever he did. And I was like, yeah, you should have seen her.
Yeah. So, you fucking work next to her.
Yes.
Tell her I said hi. Dude,
I did.
Dude, walking through a fucking Whole Foods after he just gave lady some trash fucking Coke dick.
Starbucks.
Brutal, dude.
All of it.
Ew.
Ew.
And I'm sure you're trying to be quiet too. When you were fucking yakking, you're trying to be like,
There was no keeping. Yeah, there was no audible control.
and you were
It was
able to
coming.
just sneak out without her waking up.
No, she fully woke up, and I was like, I know all of your towels are expensive, so just choose the ones you want me to use to clean this
no,
up.
I didn't know she woke up,
Yeah.
dude. And she just sent you. She just sent you on your way.
No,
she
she
wasn't
was-
like, hey, I have a hoodie you can wear.
She was actually really cool. She was like, I mean, if you can, boys, if you can, find yourself a finance chick.
Yeah, a rich lady.
This bitch had a fridge full of coconut water
Nice.
and fucking kombucha and like those glass 1 bottles of fucking. I was in fucking heaven, dude. I mean, I was covered in puke, but I was in like,
dude,
I was in
say,
hydration heaven.
You got your one chance to hang out with generational wealth, and you
Oh.
fucking just shit it out your mouth.
I mean, it's what you'd expect from a fucking
Totally.
retarded Polak.
Totally. Anytime I'm like, if I'm seeing a woman or like on like a one night stand situation, I'm like, man, this is going great, and this person's out of my league. Just deep down, I'm like, how quickly and horribly can I fuck this up for myself?
Yeah.
Before going home and telling the tale about it, it's almost immediately. But I mean, man, Coke dick stinks, huh?
It's the
I got
worst.
Coke
Stuck.
dick's tough.
I got stuck at a chick's place for a one night stand one time. It was awful.
You've been getting stuck a lot of places.
I might get stuck in the dryer.
I was about to say,
I didn't
get
even
stuck
know
in a
her.
fucking washing machine, dude.
I didn't even know her. I just made a wrong turn and drove for 5 hours and ended up at some random girl's house.
Yeah. Pretty much, no. I don't even want to tell this goddamn story.
All right, so wait, don't
tell
tell.
her.
No, don't tell. Who cares?
Long story short,
Uh-oh.
just was like I played a rap show, and then I was kind of juggling a lot of women at this time.
Yeah,
This was
you
a
were.
long
Of course
time
you
ago.
were.
Yeah, you were.
But then at that show, like 4 of them show up. And it's all this like weird, awkward vibes.
Oh.
Like they're all like wanting to leave with me and shit later, obviously, and they're like being catty towards each other, and it was just the most uncomfortable shit because it wasn't even that packed of a show. There's probably like 40, 50 people there. It's not huge.
It's the worst
And
kind of
they're all
energy.
just looking at me and shit.
And then there's 4
And
fat
then
bitches
I used to do this thing where I was like,
with mohawks just
Right.
staring at you.
I would rap this really disgusting song, but I would pull a chick on stage and like dance on her and shit when I was rapping it to be funny. But I did that to this random girl, and then she like that's who I ended up going home with. Was this just random chick that wasn't even one of the girls?
Not even a part of the core 4, dude. That's wild.
Dude.
Good for
So-
you, young
Went
punch.
outside the stable.
Coxman, dude.
So she takes me home. Like
Yeah,
she
she
drives,
does.
and I go. I just end up going with her, and then we start to like hook up and stuff when we get there. And then when I start to finger her, she has all this metal in her pussy,
Oh
like
my god.
loose, chunky pieces of metal,
What?
just floating around in there. And then
Were you fucking the bionic woman?
no, she was it. She said she liked to put stuff in there and stuff. And immediately, my penis was just like, nope,
Yeah,
I'm
of
I'm not
course.
doing anything the rest of this time. So then I like try to like just chill with her and stuff. Because after that, I'm just like, I'm not gonna fuck you.
Yeah.
Like I can't because I tried to like.
I don't
get,
want my- I don't
try
want
to
my
get her
dick
to
in the
blow me and
pulverizer?
stuff,
I was gonna
and
say. I was gonna
yeah, there was loose like. It felt
my
like
my
a,
cock is not a pork cutlet.
like you felt like digging into the couch. You know?
Oh, God.
Yeah, dude.
It was
You
just
don't want
a
it to
bunch of
smell
loose
like
metal. So
penny.
I check out. I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. And I try to like have a better time and shit after that. And then I'm just like, God, I gotta get the fuck out of here. So I start like texting my friends, like, yo, come pick me up
Of
from
course.
this place. And then
This lady's pussy just smells like she changed her guitar strings. Get me
Yeah.
out of here, dude.
but then she
Anyways,
fucking,
guys, this is
she's
Wonderwall.
like, I'll take you home. But then
She
has a
offered to
fucking-
take you home.
Yeah,
That's conceding defeat.
but then we go to the car and we were drinking champagne and shit, and she has a fucking breathalyzer. in her
Nice.
fucking car. So
Of course she
I
does.
spent the night there and then just fucking got my homie to get me the next day.
Oh no.
Wait,
it was
dude.
awful.
I want to go back a little bit. So there was just metal
Metal.
jangling
Not like
around.
piercings?
No.
So her
Like
pussy was
different shaped.
like a piggy bank, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Piggy bank puss.
That pussy bank.
And you didn't crack
And
it.
you are not making a deposit.
You couldn't crack the bank, dude. That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
My dink fucking checked out too. It wouldn't. She tried to like help me out and stuff, and it just wouldn't.
Did you want it to work?
No.
Yeah, so
I wanted
she's.
to get the fuck out of there.
I know, but she's like
Poor-
blowing your like soft dick. And you're thinking
I'm
there.
just like,
tiny
I gotta
Jewish
get out of
penis.
here.
Yeah, you guys are like on the same page, but
Dude.
she's not.
Lunch's life is like the fucking dark web childhood book version of Oh, the Places We Will Go. You're fucking. The stories you have, I just blow my mind. I've never in my life, and I never thought I would hear someone utter the sentence, "Yeah, she just had loose pieces of metal in her pussy." When? How?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
It sucked.
And so the 4 that you didn't fuck. Do they
totally
have
forgot
metal
about them.
pussies? What were
One's
they looking
dead.
like? That makes sense.
One's
Perfect.
One had like a dope ass brain surgery scar on her head, but she was real hot.
Yeah,
She just
Yeah,
had
she
a
was just
fucking
retarded.
I think she might be a comic now.
Of course, dude. Of course. She's doing my mic tonight.
She's like, I was made for this in a lab. Oh my God.
Yeah, then the next one's the mayor or some shit.
No.
But I mean, I can't because there are some real gnarly
The mayor of
ladies.
Pumpkin Town.
There are some
A fictional
real,
Halloween village.
like gnarly women, dude, who like hang out around musicians and like comics. And the one example you're telling me is the fucking pussy bank, and then it's like I'm just picturing the 4 women who were there to see. It was just like us as women,
Yeah.
just like different sizes and shapes with different beards and shit. That's beautiful. You're
One
a fucking
time,
treat,
one time
dude.
in North Carolina, I just asked the chick if she would give me a blumpkin, and she did.
Oh my god.
Because there's this guy named.
For all the listeners out there that don't know what a blumpkin is, you don't need to Urban Dictionary it. We'll tell you right now. It's when you're taking a shit and a girl's blowing you at the same time.
So there's this guy
I
named.
thought it was
There's
when you get
this
your
guy
college
named.
degree.
This guy I used to call when I would do the tours and shit back in the day. There's this guy that was a vendor on them, and his name was Dave, but I would always call him Racist Dave. 'Cause
Nice.
the shirts were like borderline racist. Like, ain't nothing wrong with being white. He's selling these at like Slayer shows. But Dave was also like pretty dope in the fact that like he just was addicted to getting pussy all the time, and that's all he would talk about and shit. And he would literally just walk up to chicks and just be like, "Hey, you want to go fuck?" And sometimes they just follow him right back to his little van and stuff. And so I would always see that
To the
and be
van.
like, yeah, his van where he had it, and it was
It's
empty.
van
but-
life.
Yeah.
And you wonder
was
why
tour
you
life.
get murdered all the time, ladies.
Well, no, it's like there's security around where your vans are parked and shit. It's
Oh,
not
no,
like-
no. It's like a band bus.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
band
Totally.
bus, yeah.
It's like parked in that area, like
That
where the
feels
buses
safer.
and the trucks and
Yeah.
shit. You know,
That feels
But,
safer. Still fucked
I'm
up.
sure he took some to unsavory spots. Though, you know? He was a
Racist
pretty
Dave?
unsavory guy. Racist Dave was pretty. Yeah, I'm sure he was.
Racist Dave's fucking in the utility shed, guys.
But anyway, I had recently just gone through like a shitty breakup and shit, and I was like, man, if fucking Racist Dave can do this, I can do this. And then we're at this, I think the show is called Carolina Rebellion in North Carolina, and there's this chick with this, she was like, I was running a booth, a merch booth, selling shit, and then this chick with this fucking just, what are the short jean shorts, ass hanging out.
Daisy Dukes.
She was duked up. And I was like,
She was wearing a
"Damn."
diaper.
And she walks by the booth, and I just go, hey, would you suck my dick in a porta potty? And then her exact response is, you've never had concert head? And I just was like, no,
Oh
I
my-
never. And then I take her to the porta potty, and sit down and she does her thing.
What
and
was the state of the porta potty?
Wait, that was your
North
intro?
Carolina?
No, I mean not the state. You fucking God damn it!
It smelled, but it wasn't a destroyed one.
It wasn't like a day 3 of a festival.
No, it wasn't. There wasn't a shit pile or anything. You could still see water in
Okay.
it. It didn't
Still.
smell good though.
I bet,
It
dude.
smelled fucking awful. But she got down there, got the job done, and then
If you had
She was-
both your hands cut off for shoplifting in China, you could count how many times that girl's father has hugged her.
yeah, I know.
That's a fucking
Holy shit,
That
dude.
is a tormented
But then
person.
I lit up a joint as we were leaving the
Class.
porta potty, and then she was like, "Hey, let me have a hit of that." And I was like, "No,
You can just keep it,
Yeah.
lady. Just
I
take
wouldn't-
it.
No, I wouldn't let her hit it.
What a
I
scumbag.
smoked it. I wish I remembered her name. She's a lovely lady.
Of course, dude. I'm sure she's doing great now. Definitely not dead like the other
Yeah.
ones.
Who knows?
Racist Dave.
Racist Dave is alive.
I bet. Burning a
He's
cross
still out
somewhere.
there, so yeah.
He's wearing a pillowcase on
I
his
can
head
tell
with
you
the
where he
eye
was
hole
on
cut out.
January 5th.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's horrendous, dude. That's horrific. But I mean, hey, no discredit to you. You're a handsome fella. You're a talented guy. But these ladies you're describing sound a little rough.
Yeah, pretty fine, pretty decent. Surprisingly, nice looking ladies.
When
Nice
you're
looking lady, sure.
dude,
Mentally though, fuck.
Oh,
Trash.
bad news.
when your
dude.
pickup line is, "Hey, would you suck my dick?" You're
Well, I
not
wasn't
gonna.
looking for a relationship
Yeah.
with that pickup line.
Hey,
I know,
but it
then-
worked.
But then, and then
It
she
worked.
goes,
It got results.
and then she goes like, "No, you fucking creep." You go, "All right, well, you want a hat?"
Moving
Because
on.
you're still working the fucking merch booth. So
get
that takes
One
balls
necklace.
to be working and be like, by any chance, do you want to give me head where people shit? By the way, these
There's
hats
not
are
really an
$30.
There's not really an HR department at the merch tent.
I guess not. But
Were you
Definitely not.
Were you sitting down on the porta potty while you were getting head?
Yeah.
I can't even imagine it. Was it? I can't imagine there was that much room unless
There
it was
wasn't.
like.
She got down there.
She
her
hung
fucking
upside
knee-
down like a bat.
No, she got on her knees and her feet on the fucking porta potty floor.
On the porta potty
like a
floor.
fucking champ, dude.
What's worse, getting like
The
a
champ of what?
I don't know.
the heavyweight champ, no doubt.
What's worse, making her get on her knees on the porta potty floor,
I didn't make her.
or
She fucking did that all on
The
her
gun's
goddamn
consensual.
own. I didn't.
She pointed that gun to her own head. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
or
I was just taking risks.
or let her stand up, but you're in a handicap porta potty.
Let her stand up. I do a handstand.
No, like you stand up. She stand, or I guess she wouldn't stand up, but like you know what I mean.
Could you have the strength, or was this a small enough lady to do a standing situation?
Oh
You
yeah.
just go, "Come here, you,"
Could have.
but you didn't.
No. I
And
didn't know
you
what
didn't
I was
let her
doing.
hit the
It all
joint.
happened so fucking crazy and fast. It was like,
The
well,
old-
here we are.
The old suplex pose.
But I'm picturing when you asked her, it's like, you want to suck my dick in the porta potty, and she goes, "Oh, you never got in concert head?" I'm picturing like the cartoon moment where you just like see your pants just go boom, like immediately,
100%.
just walking with like a waddle into the porta potty. Come here, you fucking goblin. We're gonna handle this
work.
situation, dude.
He goes up to racist Dave and just goes, "It worked."
I did. Oh, I told her to stay there.
Holy shit,
Oh,
Dave,
dude.
you're a genius.
Dave, what other opinions do you have about different races? Maybe I'll start listening now. I mean, dude, you got like 2 different types of herpes, bro. That's crazy. You got like ass herpes from the sea,
crazy that I
mouth
don't.
herpes from that lady. I'm sure her
Jesus.
name was Candy.
I don't remember it.
Nice lass though.
Fantastic.
I mean, dude, touring as a musician sounds like some of the grimiest shit you can do.
Oh yeah.
That seems so gnarly.
It's just like a cool version of being homeless.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, dude.
It's like, I'm not homeless, I'm on tour.
Yeah, and you just like a lot of smells happening. I can
Yeah.
imagine
Ugh.
a lot of tough smells, like getting your dick
Holy
sucked in the
smells.
fucking porta potty, dude.
Dude, the
what a
inside-
legend. Lunch,
I can
I
think
salute
about
you.
that smelling.
The
Oh,
in-
I bet.
the inside of a hardcore
every time,
band's tour
every
bus
time I
is
smell a porta
one
one of
potty,
the
I,
worst things ever.
I jizz. Anyway, what were you saying?
My buddies were in a hardcore band when I was, and they were like actually pretty, like, you know, pretty popular when I was in like the last senior year of high school, start of college in the Bay Area. and they toured all around California and like the surrounding states, and I went on a couple of trips with them. That fucking van, by the time we got to Arizona, if the windows weren't down, you were like, I'm gonna fucking puke.
Yeah, dude.
It's so bad.
Baking in the heat too on the West Coast.
Well, yeah,
oh
but
my god.
like
Phoenix,
just
it's like 115. Your fucking shoes melt. and
think
shit.
about the amount of fucking sweat pouring out of these dudes, and like dirty fucking hardcore show, like beer sweat. They were really young. We were boozing hard, and like just having all of that stuffed into a like dirty backpack. But like
yeah, I'll take a
five of them.
shoebox. No,
five
dude.
of them.
Horrific.
It was horrible.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last week.
It's hard.
Shout out to Racist Dave.
Shout out to the racist Dave, the retard.
Dude, the only other really bad walk of shame night that I can remember, I was 19 in Chico, California. Have you heard of this place?
Chico, no.
Back in the day, like super hippie, like party school. They were #1 party school in the country, voted by Playboy in like the early 2000s. And it's in between a bunch of shit like weed growing operations and breweries, and it's just like it's in the country. The #1 thing that you can take disc golf as an elective.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
White people, we've gone too far.
So I was up there. I was 19 years old, and I'm at a fucking frat party, and we've been drinking since 2:00. And I do a keg stand, and I come down, and when the room stops spinning, there's a girl staring at me like longingly, like
Hot.
yeah. And when that was like a cool moment, you know, like
Brain surgery scar or no?
no. Well, I mean, her hair grew back out, so it was probably in there somewhere. No, so she's like staring at me like, you're awesome. And I was like, right?
Keg stand, bro.
I made it to V.
I
Like,
used to dirt bike,
I'm
lady.
the shittiest human on the planet.
Get to know me.
No, and she's like very cute, like too cute to be interested. So I'm like, fuck it, I ride. We go back to her place and get up into her room, and it's like the fucking, you know, unicorn princess room you would imagine from like a trust fund baby kind of situation that wanted to be like, you know, take a walk on the wild side for college.
Yeah, yeah.
So she's trying to be cute and like shoves me back on the bed. I've just done like a 25-second keg stand like 15 minutes ago. The room immediately flips into oblivion. I have the worst spins anyone's ever had before. She gets my pants down around my ankles, and what an angel, right? She's just going for it.
Sure.
The second she starts to blow me, I feel my stomach just go, nope. And I sit up and I fully carry her. Like the movie Carrie.
What?
I
Covers her in blood.
vomited. Horrible frat party barbecue.
Dude, no.
All over her, down her body,
no.
all over her white carpet.
Oh, no.
Some fucking pink rug, I think. And so my shirt's off at this point. My pants are around my ankles. I panic. Like hot sweat, just threw up all over this girl, panic.
Yeah, I hope you panic.
The moment I stand up, she starts screaming, and I'm like, I'm out of here. So I fucking, because I'm 19 years old, dude. The thought in my head isn't, let's make this better. It's, we run.
Oh, I'm gone.
I hit the door, I hit the stairs, and her roommate is passing me coming up the stairs because she just heard her friend scream, and now there's a naked man running past her, and she's like, what happened? And I'm like, you'll see! And I hit the door, and I'm running down the street, almost completely naked at this point. People are clapping for me outside of this pizza joint getting slices. They're literally just rounds of applause. Fucking, yeah, dude! Thinking I'm streaking or something. I get back to my buddy's place. There's a fucking living room full of bros drinking, and they all just fall out laughing, staring at me. Because I probably have like a little puke on me. I'm basically naked, and I look fucked. Like white in the face, whatever. And my buddy Ben, whose house I was staying at, goes, dude, what the fuck happened? And I go, she was going to do the blowjob, and then I threw up on her. And everybody just starts fucking laughing hysterically. And he's like, buddy, I hate to be this guy, but like, wear your pants. And I was like, it hit me in that moment. My car keys, my wallet,
Oh, dude.
all my clothes are in her room still. I have successfully escaped her room, but will now never be able to get home from Chico.
You're homeless now.
Basically.
You're homeless because you threw up on a lady's head.
And my immediate thought was, we're never going back there. This is just where we live now.
Yeah.
I went back the next day in the morning, right, to get all my shit, and she won't come outside for obvious reasons, like, horrified.
Yeah.
I'm trying to apologize to her roommate. She isn't having it. She's like, do you know how long we had to clean that bullshit up last night? You're a real piece of shit. And I go, look, I completely agree with you. That was a horrible time. I'm really sorry I fucked all your shit up. I just need my clothes back so I can get home. My wallet and my truck keys are in there. Like, I got to get back to, like, Oakland. And she was like, yeah, no problem. Hang on, I'll grab them for you. And I was like, that tone.
Yeah, it's bad.
That tone. That's a bad tone.
That smell.
Dude.
The smelly smell.
So she threw me my clothes, and guess what they had used to clean up all the throw up?
Your clothes.
Nice.
Surely. And then I look through my wallet, and I'm pulling every single card out of my wallet, and they're all coming out in pieces.
Oh, wow. Good move. On their part, that's a pretty strong move.
Honestly, but how do you cut a set of keys? So, like, I had
Yeah,
literally nothing left. I had a wallet that served no purpose anymore. And they had taken my money. She was like, we took your cash to buy cleaning supplies. I hope you're happy. And I was like, well, not really, but at least I have my shit back. So I have an armful of puke-covered clothes that I immediately threw into a garbage can. And a wallet full of cut-up fucking credit cards. And you know what? I fucking earned that. Fine. But
And full balls.
yes. Not to mention the fact that I had a very horrible case of blue balls. But I got my truck keys back. We made it back to California or Oakland safe. And I did the first gas station I stopped at. I had a little bit of fucking change in my truck. I was able to fill up the tank enough to buy a blue Gatorade
Nice.
and enough gas to get home. And there was a family on a camping trip at the gas station parked right out front of the 7-Eleven. And I chugged enough blue Gatorade inside the 7-Eleven to throw it up in front of all of their kids immediately when I walked out.
I didn't realize you were such a puker.
These are just isolated incidents. I really wasn't that big of a fucking puker, but
Right.
like,
'Cause I was going to say,
holy
you and
shit,
I
did
have
we
gotten
turn up.
fucked up before.
Yeah.
Many times.
Yeah. We
Never
sure
never
have.
seen a uke.
No. It doesn't happen often. I really have to go for it.
Well, now you're fucking 40. So if you're uking now,
Yeah.
that's rough.
We got a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Houston. We got
I just remember the kids in the van going, ew! And I was like,
shut the fuck up.
I gave them the old Breakfast Club walk away. I just
Nice.
fucking, oh man. All right, that's enough
That
stories
rules.
out of me.
That's-
Jimmy, you got a good walk of shame, buddy?
I wouldn't say a walk of shame, but I have one that's similar to the throw up story. When I was a freshman in college, I was hooking up with this girl, and she brought me back to her dorm, and we started having sex. And
Nice, dude.
As you do.
yeah, it was fun.
Yes.
For the time being. But then her bed was right up against the wall, and right next to the wall was a window. And as I'm, in the act, I start to feel my stomach
In the
rumbling.
act. Dude, Jimmy's such a good boy. I love that you say in the act.
My stomach starts to feel weird, and I realize I'm going to throw up. And I look around, I can't get to a trash can. The only, there's nowhere I can throw up other than I
Gotta
look.
throw up in the one in front of you.
Well, I look to the right, and I see this window, and the window's the window's wide open, right? So I'm like, dude, this will be perfect. I'll slip out real quick, throw up, go back in. She won't even realize what happened. I'll do it really down low.
Are you on a story or are you?
Yeah, we're
first
probably
level?
the third floor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And so in my drunken stupor, because I was like near blackout, I didn't realize a couple things. First off, the window was actually closed. So as I pop out, I go, it just splat all over the window, and it starts just like sliding down. And she turns around and looks at me and goes, "What the fuck?" And I went, "I'm so sorry." And then I just ran away.
I thought it was open.
Gotta run away.
You gotta run away.
Gotta run away. Just spray paint a lady's window. Be like, that was your fault. You this nasty bitch.
I love the
Fucking
dude.
out of here.
Every early late teen, early 20s males fight or flight reaction is sprint when we do something stupid.
Well,
But
dude, what is Jimmy gonna do? Fight her?
Well, do you know what
Gonna
was
punch her in the
honestly?
head
Do you know
after
what's
he throws up on her window?
Dude, do you know what's fantastic though is Chad and I, we probably had those stories at different times in the world. And so he came off as the asshole. I threw up basically doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And she apologized to me the next day and goes,
Wow.
"Oh my God, I had no idea you were that drunk. I shouldn't have taken advantage of you." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're the asshole in this situation. You're right."
Yeah, you gotta be like, yeah, totally, lady. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
You know, maybe if you buy me dinner tonight, I'll find it in my heart to forgive you.
I think
I'm
there's
gonna
a
file charges.
Dunkin' Donuts close if you want to really apologize.
Dude.
Holy shit.
It's always great when you're completely fucking up, but you still make it like you try to blame the other person.
Oh,
Classic comedy.
yeah.
Like when you're leaving, covered in
Gaslighting.
puke, almost naked, and the roommate's
Yeah.
like, "What happened?" You're like, "She sucks at sucking my dick." And just keep running, just covered
Shouldn't
in
have
puke.
pushed me on the bed.
Yeah, fucking that godless heathen.
Oh,
I don't think I ever
man.
threw up on a lady. Definitely pissed on a few. Definitely pissed on a
here's
few.
my
I'm a
question.
pisser, not a puker.
You said that you peed while you were on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not pee that much if it didn't make it to
Oh,
the
I'm
couch?
sure I
Or-
pissed
So you pissed
plenty.
on the couch too.
Through my pants.
So, but you
And
stood
then
up and there was a
marinated.
big thing of piss on the couch.
I mean, it was in my pants from my waist to my fucking shins, bro. And I was like in those pants on the couch.
but I'm saying,
was
was there
there-
a piss stain on the couch?
Certainly.
Okay, so
There's no way, unless I was wearing waterproof jeans, which would be fucking sick at a college party.
Now-
to be wearing waterproof pants.
This is my giant rubber diaper, dude. And I don't know why I just thought of you trying to cover it up by getting in the shower and making your entire body wet. Can't see a stain if your whole body's dark.
Yeah. So I was a furniture ruiner. I had a bad reputation of being a piss drunk.
I have a buddy who he doesn't pee or throw up, but he does something that makes me laugh so hard.
He drives.
No. Whenever he has
just me?
sex with someone, he always pulls out. But he wants to, like, you know, he's heard of stories where, like, you know, you shoot on the belly and then, like, it dribbles down to the vagina and she gets pregnant. So he pulls out and then he gets up and runs to the other side of the room and comes on the floor.
Not gonna get me.
Yeah, so
That rules.
he did it a couple.
On the floor.
He did it a couple weeks ago. Came right on this girl's carpet, but it was like, you know how some carpets are like flat and some carpets are like shaggy. She had a shaggy carpet.
Oh
and he
my
goes,
God.
She's like, "What the fuck? I'm never gonna be able to clean that up."
Dude, have you heard of the Spider-Man?
No.
Where you jizz in your hand and then you just throw it?
Also, that shaggy, that dude just making like a place where you can stub your toe on a carpet now.
It's extra
that
sick
dries.
when you throw it and then you crouch down
I
like he does.
always call it the Nolan Ryan.
Oh,
You come in your own hand and then you spit on her back so she thinks you came, and then you say, "Nolan Ryan, pitching for the Rangers." And she turns around and see what the fuck you're talking about. You, boom, nail her in the face.
I knew it was coming and I hated it still.
I
No
loved
pun
it.
intended.
I'm gonna try Nolan Ryan someday.
Holy shit.
You just inspired me, dude. I mean,
You're gonna
I've
get
never,
smashed in the face with a frying pan.
Yeah, no shit. I've never puked on a lady. There was one time, I don't know if I told this before or not. It's one of my favorites. In my sophomore year in college, I was living with all football players, and my roommate was the quarterback. So he was like the 6'3", jacked, handsome fucking ginger,
Just a unit.
and I was just like a fat, like weirdo. But we were all friends, so it's not like it was weird between us.
Sure.
But when they were like, "Hey, time to go out and get pussy," I'd be like, "Yeah, totally." And then it's like, go to fucking Papa John's by myself. There's a girl in my dorm. This girl was so hot. Caught me walking into Papa John's solo at like 1:45 on a Saturday. Took a picture of it, posted it on Instagram with no caption. She just posted my huge ass walking into a Papa John's. And then next day I was like, "Yo, that was me in your story." She's like, "Yeah, I know. It was funny."
I
I
hope
was like,
that
"I'm gonna cut my fucking dick off and
I hope
mail it
that
to your
bitch is
mom."
dead.
Dude. That's crazy.
I hope that bitch is
Then
dead.
she sucked my other roommate's dick. I was like, "You fucking whore." So there was a night where I lived in a suite where there's two people here, two people in the other room.
What
The
a
other two
piece of
guys.
Shit,
Yeah,
that
that's
fucking
rude.
girl. That's
I
so
know.
fucked. I'm sorry. I'm not over this yet.
Yeah, who is
You're
this?
my
Name
fucking
her.
buddy.
Emily Bocklet, you scumbag
you, Emily
piece of
Bocklet!
shit.
We're fucking coming for you, Emily Bocklet.
I hope you got a fucking peg leg.
Fucking Shadow and Emily Bocklet. It's on site, baby.
Hope your father chokes on a
Fucking
chicken wing, you two-piece whore.
Dude, brutal. Brutal. But this is better somehow. So the other two dudes in our suite were gone. So my roommate, Pat, was fucking like the hottest girl in the building. And he went to their room, and I had just a real bull on my side of things, right? I went to the rodeo, lasted 8 seconds. It was as long as I could. And just sweating, trying to fucking nut.
He was running a turkey trot, fellas.
Yeah, dude. I had the lasso going. I was doing anything I can to
almost Thanksgiving.
wrangle this fucking pig. So they get done over there. That girl leaves. My beautiful ass departs, goes back to the farm. And me and Pat reconvene in our room.
I returned her to the field from whence she came.
I brought her back to the stable. And I'm like, that room is hot, bro. And I'm sweating. So
Have a good night, honey.
I tag her ear. Every fat girl in college has a yellow tag on their ear. So me and Pat reconvene, and he's obviously like, yeah, that's pretty fun, fucking the hottest girl I've ever seen. And I'm like, yeah, must be nice, dude. I was over here doing my thing. And then he stands up, and at the end of our bedroom is the bathroom. And he stands up, and he's like, yeah, I just gotta like run to the bathroom. And he closes the door and starts puking. Just starts throwing up at like in the middle of our conversation.
Huh.
And I'm sitting there like, that's strange. And then he comes out and sits back down. I'm like, you just throw up? And he was like, yeah, earlier I had wings. And then when I walked in the room, it smelled so sweaty and like such like fat pussy that it made my stomach turn. And he had to the smell of fat sex disturbed my hot roommate so much that he had to throw up after he fucked the hottest girl I've ever seen. And that is my college experience right there. Getting pictures taken of me going to a Papa John's and then having fat sex smells, dude. Making my hot quarterback roommate throw up.
You ever just ever just nose huff some fucking
oh, dude,
some fold fucking
bacon grease that's been left out in the sun, bro. Oh my god.
Not only the smells, but the noises, dude. The noises that come from larger people having sex.
It's wild.
It is insane.
It's like you're vacuuming a fucking fat person. Dude. It's just like suction and things hitting. It's wet for some reason, but it's not like the pussy.
It just sounds like two giant chicken breasts being smashed together.
Oh my god, dude! I feel like this one girl was so gnarly, and I was so drunk I just fucked her thighs for like an hour.
That's what's up.
And then just bounced. And then I told my boys about it. And they were like, dude, you fucked that girl? And I was like, yeah, bro. And then my friend had a whiteboard. And I just drew on it. I was like, you have to slay a couple dragons to get to the princess, and like signed it. And everyone's like, oh shit. And I hit that girl up again to fuck like 2 weeks later. And she was like, you fucked my thighs, bro.
Oh my god.
You're not coming back. And I was like, I'm going to kill myself, dude. This is crazy. Oh, so fun. So much fun.
Speaks to the size of the queen that she was moist enough in between her thigh meat that you were able to fuck her and think it was a vagina.
She was like a fucking water slide.
That's
that one.
insane.
God. And then I started doing comedy in Connecticut, which is a tiny scene. Start doing okay, and then start fucking hot ladies, and they're all confused why I'm coming in 9 seconds. Because I've only fucked pigs before. All right, I'm sorry. We have to stop talking about this.
Thank you to our sponsor, KFC.
Soup Peddler. Soup Peddler sponsor a Soup Peddler.
Puke.
I'm trying to drink your fucking
dude.
juices so I'm not so fat I'm getting pictures taken
You
of me
ever
walking
taken
into food
funny
establishments.
Poop? Can I tell you a funny pooping story?
I absolutely.
It was also a tour story, and that was the year I did Warped. And I forget where we were, but we were walking on this bridge, and then somehow I made a joke about pooping off the bridge.
Oh, boy.
And then I was with two drummers. I was with the drummer. I'll just name drop him because it's a funny poop story. But I was with the drummer of Coheed and Cambria and the drummer of Maylene and the Sons of Disaster.
Such a good band.
And both of them, one on each arm, they hold my arm like this, and I drop the back of my pants where my ass is hanging out over the bridge, and they hold me while I lean over the bridge. I think we were in Florida, and I pooped off the bridge onto the road.
onto the road?
Yeah,
I thought it was a river.
No,
That's amazing.
onto a road.
That makes it so much better.
Were
That
there-
makes it so much better.
Were there cars?
On the bottom, yeah.
Yeah, where you poop.
Wait,
Probably, my poo, I don't know if it hit a car. It
Dude,
might have got close.
could you hear the turds hit?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh my god, that's
You can hear a little-
amazing. Dude, the amount of shit.
Oh my god! Just an unsuspecting Corolla.
The best part of me,
What
to
kind
me
of
was
bird
just
is that?
being held while my ass is hanging over a bridge was one of the stupidest things.
Lovely day, isn't it, boys? Some weather we got here.
Oh,
Dude, the amount of shit that young men do that could kill them just from some other bro hanging out with them going, you won't.
Yeah, exactly.
The amount of shit. Like, I would need more than both of my hands, the amount of shit that I have done.
Can you
Just
imagine
from
them
some
having to
asshole
call
with you
my
going,
family,
you
like,
wouldn't.
Well, Dylan was trying to poop off the bridge. We dropped him.
Dylan
he
passed
was doing
today.
he was doing what he loved.
Doing what he
shitting off
loved.
the bridge.
Holy fuck, dude. The fact that you could hear him hit like stones into a fucking lake.
You ever seen? There's a viral video where this guy is like, driving 75 miles an hour down the highway, and his buddy's in the passenger seat, and his buddy puts his ass out the window and starts shitting.
Yes,
but he's going so fast that it's just smearing all over the side of the car. I will say, like, it's a bummer to know that I'm gonna, devote my entire life to writing jokes, and I'll never write something as funny as that is to watch.
Yeah.
Totally. 1,000%.
A colleague of mine from the bar hit me up the other night while I was with her boyfriend, so I was finding out about this in real time. She's FaceTiming us, and she's in the garage across from the restaurant, and there's a bunch of, it's like right south of 4th Street, so there's a bunch of gay bars over there, and there is a trans person, dick and balls hanging out of a car window with a dress and a giant blonde wig and giant like fake tits, this like bright burgundy and pink dress. If you're out there, God bless.
Hit us up.
Fucking A.
Come to
we'll
the
have you
pod.
on.
Yeah.
Come on.
She's hanging balls and dick out the fucking driver's side window, shitting.
Yeah.
And like big man shit. Big damn log. And it was one of those moments where you don't even laugh because you're watching it just trying to fucking piece it all together. Like, I'm like, that's definitely a dick and balls, but there's a dress wrapped around it. And the blonde, wait, that's a okay. And then the shit comes. And because she just started filming when she saw the ass poke out the window.
Sure.
And I was like, well, we got to watch the rest of this. You don't start this movie and not finish it.
Yes.
And sure enough, it just, and watching an asshole open and shit fall, you can watch a dog 1,000,000 times, it wouldn't bother you. But a human being, I was like,
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that's the hottest gender reveal I've ever heard of.
it was pretty sick. It was pretty
Just
sick.
a lady with a sweet cock shitting out a car, dude.
I said,
Women rule, dude.
I think I said,
Uncle
Ava,
Rick did that.
I go, Ava, if you can get close enough, see if you can high five that person. Because that's a legend.
Truly. That is truly a legend. I mean,
God.
I don't know. I got one little funny poo-poo story, and then I think we're pretty much all set.
Get that dude story.
My buddy Miles in high school was a bit of a spaz. Like, he used to like throw PlayStation controllers like through his family's TV.
Love that.
So like every time we would go to his house, there was always like, you guys can't get rowdy.
Yeah.
Because we were like playing football and lifting weights like fucking behemoths, but we're like 17 and retarded.
There's always that one friend that plays wrong.
Yeah, and that was Miles.
You did video games wrong, Miles.
Yeah, that was Miles. And Miles is, I haven't talked to him in a while, but he's a good dude, just kind of a fucking spaz. And so they just got a new white carpet in the living room. And they were like, guys, we like, you've already ruined our TV. We just got this new white carpet. There's no food or drinks in this living room, or you guys will never be allowed back here.
Absolute
And we were all
savagery.
like, Tracy, of course.
Yeah.
We love this house. We respect this space.
Bet.
Now, Miles could make himself fart if he had an air source. So if he could like hold a fan to his asshole or have one of us do it, he could make himself fart.
Oh, wait, it had to go in?
We had to have air into his asshole, and then he could redirect it and fire it back out.
Well, yeah, that's just science.
Well, he was a scientist, Miles, and we were doing a science experiment. We were in the lab. We were in the lab before. This was after class, before football practice, our senior year. Making Miles fart.
One could
'Cause
argue
what's funnier?
you were in the most important class.
We were in the lab, dude.
Yeah.
We were in the factory. Dylan's gonna shit the couch right now, dude. Jesus Christ.
I bet I could get one. I told you.
Bravo.
The
bud.
Conjuring.
That's gonna
The
fucking.
Conjuring.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
The Conjuring 4. What's in my pants?
So, so we're just hanging out, just guys being dudes, making our friend fart, having a nice time, laughing it up, and I'm now holding a box fan to Miles' asshole, crying, laughing, and he's laying down like baby style on this white carpet. And I just see a little speck of shit fly out of his asshole and go right on the carpet. And we all started laughing for like 20 minutes. One of the best things I've ever seen. I don't know if his parents ever found out that Miles shit the carpet, but boy, oh boy. What a time.
What a time to be alive.
Oh, to be young again.
To be young and in the lab.
The thing is, we could all like vote legally. We weren't even young. We were just fucking retarded. We could all vote for who's going to be the next president. We're shitting the carpet.
Dude, you guys were
before
holding
football practice.
You guys were holding a box fan to your friend's ass, and there were literally kids in SAT prep trying to get into Harvard.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. We were all.
Such a big, beautiful world out there.
It really is, dude.
There's just so many.
Connecticut's a fucked up place. It's the richest people on earth, and then the most retarded,
Yeah.
possibly racist people on
Best
earth as
pizza,
well.
worst humans.
Oh, that's a decent slogan.
It should be on a license plate.
Except for racist Dave.
Count it.
Count it. Guys, let's land this plane. What a nice episode.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a friend.
That was sweet, Lunch. Lunch is letting the emotions fly during the holidays, dude.
Dude, this was a great episode.
Little share of lunch. This is
was
fun.
a fucking great episode.
I think we got to do some more of these just to really knock down what the fuck we're doing here.
Jimmy had a coitus puke story.
Jimmy had a shit puke.
I
There's
loved
sex
it.
story.
I loved
Love
it.
a sex puke.
Oh, dude, I love a good sex puke.
Yeah, we all know you do.
Cool it, bud.
Sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
This isn't judgment-free zone.
I'm
okay?
so sorry. I take that back. I just
Sex puker.
missed you.
This is like Crunch Fitness, all right? It's a judgment-free zone. What a fucking horrible
God,
place.
wait a.
It's a fucking it's a homeless bathhouse. That's what Crunch Fitness is.
It's Planet Fitness,
Planet Fitness. Yes, thank you.
but the pizza's good.
Every Friday.
That's why I go.
Yeah.
So, what do you
Let me
have to
go to Planet Fitness Chang's.
Fitness,
Planet Fitness as.
fitness, dick in your mouth.
Oh,
Guys,
let's fucking land it.
let's land it.
Shouts.
Plugs.
Soup Peddler,
plugs.
sponsor us because I'm buying your fucking $11 drinks every goddamn day. I want to go bankrupt. I'm trying to get a better shape.
Hey, for the record, I'm proud
Soup
of you
Peddler.
that you walked 2 miles today. That's fucking awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you're drinking juice.
Juice.
Love that.
Look at this water, dude. That's a big water.
That's a big fucking water.
I'm only gonna have 19 beers tonight. But
Yeah, we're gonna
until
go to
then,
Jackalope and black out after this.
Until then, this is 1.5 liters of water.
No, so plugs. Chad J Comedy on Instagram,
Yeah.
and I will be doing the very funny Jackson for Goodness and Avery Carpenter show, Cowboy Killers, on December 15th
Yeah.
at Cooper's Barbecue. So buy tickets for that. Come out to that. And before that, I don't know when this is gonna drop, so
Wednesday.
we'll just leave that.
Should be in a couple days.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Big Sam Hunter on Instagram. If you want to participate in the show, message us.
Yeah.
Go to the Instagram and message us and ask for some shit.
hello.
Say
Yeah.
hi. Be our friend. I have shows coming up, but who gives a shit? I post them on my Instagram. Thank
Yo,
you.
that's actually a really good idea. If you have like a really good story, or you want us to talk about a specific topic,
Advice?
like fucking shoot us a fucking
Interact.
Interact.
Hey, send us some messages
Are you
over
watching
here.
this? Go in the comments section and type some things.
Type some fucking shit.
Oh, I got my plugs. MC Lunchbox with 2X. This weekend, I'm actually headlining Uncle Laughman's Comedy Hut in Portue, Idaho, and tickets are about $264.
Hell yeah.
But
Dude.
come on out. It's
And
going to
they're
be
based-
a great
well,
weekend.
It's sold out already. Let's be honest.
It's been sold. I didn't want to. I wanted people to think to look it up and have
Hey,
a chance.
if you like
but-
giving blowjobs and porta potties, still show up because he's bringing one in special.
yeah. The actual used porta potty from Carolina Rebellion in North Carolina will be at my show at Uncle Laughman's Comedy Pit in
Racist Dave.
Porchman, Idaho. Is that what it said?
Iowa.
Oh, it's in I think it was in Idaho.
Okay, well, and then you're going to be selling the porta potty as merch after the show.
Yeah,
So,
Racist
one
Dave will be
time-
there signing fucking American History X t-shirts.
Yeah. He'll be shaving heads and handing out pillowcases with the eyes holes cut out.
Yeah, check out Heathen Productions.
Heathen Productions. Uncle,
Oh my god.
Uncle-
Racist Dave's company.
Uncle Rickman's fucking chuckle fucking hut. Guys,
Uncle
Uncle
Rickman's
Laughman.
laugh hat.
Uncle Laughman, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to besmirch.
Jimmy, you got anything to plug?
such
Follow
a-
the Creek and Cave on YouTube.
Hell yeah. Let's
Great
go.
job.
That's it.
Peace.
Bye.
Thank y'all for hanging out. We'll see you next time.